if not over, then through.
Well, won't let me click on Karlach.
Felt good letting off a little steam after facing off with those Ignots. Granted, the fire lasted a little longer than it should.
How could you withstand the heat? I like the look of it. Does it always last that long?
Hear that? Infernal engine for a heart. Lets me burn as hot as the hells. Seems to be running in overdrive since I left Avernus. Won't be seeing my mechanic anytime soon, so I'll just make the most of the extra heat. Just don't get too close, till I've found a way to calm it down.
How the hells did you get an infernal engine for a heart? You have a mechanic for your heart? What does the engine allow you to do?
High pain tolerance, and a dynamic duo of truly shitty bosses. But it's a bit early in the game to be getting into tragic backstories. Let's save the Scar show for later, after we've worked up an appetite for tragedy. Meanwhile, I'll need to find someone who can tune up my engine sooner rather than later. Believe me when I say this thing is hot. The first time I faced down those paladins, they let slip there was an infernal mechanic in the area. A tiefling. He might be able to stabilize things, if I can find him.
There are some Teflings holed up in the Druid's Grove nearby. We might look there. I'll keep an eye out for someone like that. What'll happen if you don't get turned up? Leave.
Who knows? Maybe I can run like this indefinitely, but maybe not.
There's some Teflings holed up in Druid's Grove nearby. We might look there.
Sounds like a good lead. Hopefully our guy will be among them. A tune-up would do this old tub a world of good.
Okay. I think maybe we should go back to the Emerald Grove and... nothing. Sell off some of the stuff that we have in our pockets. Maybe get some more potions. We have plenty of other things to be doing though. Gotta learn to not keep everything that we pick up. As I say, as I take a couple more. Alright. Let's see, that's the missing shipment. Return to Zevlor. Find a cure, embrace your potential. Save the refugees. The devil. Continue traveling with Shadowheart. Although Shadowheart tried to hide it, we discovered that she worships the goddess Shar. We need to ensure that she doesn't keep anything else from us. Shadowheart opened up to us about her fear of wolves. We witnessed Shadowheart react with alarm on encountering a wolf. She seems to have a deep-seated fear in them. We should see if she's willing to talk about it. We spoke to Shadowheart about the pain that a mysterious wound inflicted on her. She pleaded ignorance, though she may be withholding something. It seems to be going backwards. Fiery Friend, Blades of the Frontiers, Githyanki Warrior, Pale Elf, Wizard of Waterdeep. It's done. Yeah, it's done. Alright, pretty much our companions. Find a missing shipment, save the refugees. Find a cure. So, taking a look at our map. Find a missing shipment. Get back to there. See if we can travel any further north to see if we cannot find that shipment, and then we'll double back. Might have to drop some stuff along the way, or at least share it around.
Bodies everywhere. Accident or sabotage?
Alright, that way seems blocked.
Something over there.
Oh, got an achievement. Alright, let's see. Arrow of Lightning. And some gold. Still haven't figured out how to determine how many arrows we have. Okay. And we found a waypoint. That's good. It seems to be a dead end, so we're probably got to come down and around up the hill here. So yeah, it's a cliff face. Came this way already, from under the bridge. There's a cave there. It's a pretty decent sized cave. And if we keep going, I might be afraid that we might end up messing up the Emerald Grove. So let's head back there first. Because I don't want to push too far in and then ignore quest lines. Alright, where was that waypoint? Right here. Can I click on it? Yeah, this is the... There we go. Will you let us in?
Looking ahead.
Think we need to sell off some of our stuff. See what they can take. See if we can get some more potions.
I need
Aaron.
a quick word.
Need anything else?
I like to see your
Of
wares.
course. But please, remember, you're not the only one in need.
I've got a bunch of stuff. Won't let me sell or trade. There we go. Spoon. Spoon. Get rid of the spike bulb. Might need that. Shaft of the broken spear. You want a severed head? Need the rope. Don't need extra clothing. Rags. A plate. Onyx. Knife. Some ink. Holy water will keep. A hammer. Grease bottle. Creates a flammable grease surface. Creatures walking on it have movement speed and can fall prone. It's also ignitable if I'm not mistaken. Chalice. Fork. Want the water, want the candle. Bottle. Bones. Leather armor. I want the spear. Quarterstaff. And I wanted this spear. Quarterstaff. You take the mace. A long sword. I have the crossbow equipped, I don't need a second one. Javelin. Goblin scimitar. Goblin bow. Dagger. Wonder what... These coins are used to power infernal engines. Probably gonna need that for Karlach. Double toxin. Probably don't need all this food. Okay. Let's see, what do you got to trade now? 236 gold. Would be nice to have a IRAC. Missile staring. You can intercept missiles from ranged weapon attacks, reducing their damage by 1d10 plus your dex modifier. Something tells me this is along the lines of a monk. Would love a change shirt. Gain 1 bonus on dex saving throws and checks and +1 to nature. Really looking for healing potions. Okay, I need at least 100 gold. Is there a way to split up my gold? There we go. Thank you.
Sylvanus be with you.
Okay, now I got a bunch of holes in my... Where's the new armor? Not proficient in the armor. Go figure. It's uncommon medium. Aye. Using this armor will increase your armor class, but lack training will give you disadvantage on some rolls and stop you from casting spells. I do not want that. So I guess we're going back to this then. Medium armor. Yeah, that's Shadowheart. There we go. You're just clothing. I don't believe you are actually armor at all. You have a couple of scrolls. Alright, I'm gonna have to sort all that off later. Probably do that off screen. But for now, let's go talk to Zavlar. And I need to talk to somebody for you.
You're the one who helped at the gate. Glad to have another sword. We might need it.
We need to figure out a way to offer a peace between both of you guys.
Our time grows short. If Korga won't abandon her madness, then we'll have to try the road. Goblins or no.
Surely your people can fight off a few goblins. Time's up. I've been asked to escort you out of here. I want to discuss something else, or leave. I don't like any of these options. I would like for them to stay, if we can find Halsin.
These are civilians. Open battle would be a massacre. What is it?
What brings you people out into the wilds? Why did Halsin go with the adventurers, or leave?
Some artifact Aradin was hunting. I don't know any more than that, and I don't want to. This grove is poorer for losing Halsin, but I have my own people's concerns to look to.
Brings you people
We are
into the
refugees
wilds?
from Elturel. We took shelter here after gnolls and goblins attacked us on the road. We were bound for Baldur's Gate, and it was too late to turn back. Elturel had no place for tieflings after the descent.
Gods! These are those thieves. Their whole city was dragged into Avernus for a while. Zariel was delighted. When they made it back out, I hoped they got their happy ending.
If you people survive that, they'll survive anything. Is there a place for the Tieflings anywhere? Maybe your people should have stayed in hell.
So I hoped, but we've lost so many already. And more will die if we're forced out again. I hardly need a bodyguard, Tilses. This isn't.
I don't want to kick them out. Kaga wants the Tieflings gone. She asks us to guide us out of the grove. We need to find Halsin. Rescue the druid Halsin. Search for Halsin in the goblin camp. Search for Halsin in the goblin camp. Find a Catholic patrol. Let's see if we cannot do that. I'm not going to ask these people to leave. Okay, so we can climb this. Okay. Go up the ladder. Let's see if we can go handle these goblins ourselves. Don't want any more people to die. How do I get to the goblin camp?
I don't have it! How stupid are you?
We need to move. No point staying here twiddling our thumbs.
We need to find Halsin. Alright, let's check out that secret passageway.
I will.
The one that's by the goblin. Because this is Waymarker. Find a missing shipment. Ask the goblin priestess for help. Find the D.o.n.k control. I'm just terrified that the moment I tell him that I'm there to escort him, that we're going to have issues. That instead they're just going to end up having us escort them out and lock out the direction we're supposed to, shouldn't say supposed to go, the way to find Halson.
Damn goblins.
Wait for her to finish cleaning her wound. You should probably get that looked at. Leave.
Oh, I was just gonna let it fall off, stick it in my satchel. Ain't letting anyone here near me. They all sat and watched while Zevlor near got us killed.
I've done the same in your place. He let you in, didn't he? It could have been worse. You are to blame. You put his people in danger.
Oh, very gracious of you. We expected a soft job. Something to test the new lad, maybe, but not a bloody goblin nest. Most would have turned tail at the sight, but not Liam, no. He charged him, the stupid bastard.
So I'm guessing it didn't end well. So you just left your friend to the goblins? He died with bravery. You should be proud.
Bravery? No. When it gets you killed, it's just called stupidity. That was lesson 1. If Liam had only bloody listened.
Don't you lie to me, boy. I know you have it.
Touch me and I'll bite your fingers off. I will.
Don't be grumpy, Roland. We'll get to the city soon.
Feels like we're all waiting to die.
Just looking to see if anybody's got anything around to help us.
All's well that ends. No, not as bad as it could have.
Oh, you thieves are all boring. Even your cages are boring.
Alright. There's a secret passage back here. We know there's goblins down there.
I'm gonna find the eggs of your kids. And your birds.
So let's venture this way. See what we can find.
Glowing eyes are rarely a good sign. Best.
Oh!
We'll get
But hey!
I'm not going to last much longer.
What is shooting at us? Dang it! It was this thing. Cast Revivify.
We should set the whole grove on fire.
Dang it. I can't believe that thing took us out. The Guardian statue.
Do you think the fight up front went bad?
Explains why the goblins haven't come for us.
Boss would whip you for talking that way.
I don't have Revivify. let's go back to camp.
It's
Dang it.
Karlach, the archdevil's servant. We must rest in camp. It's
Withers,
time
where
she
you
earned
at?
her due.
Fate spins along as it should. Dost thou require a new ally? Or mayhaps a resurrection instead?
Need to resurrect
Then
somebody.
thou must return with the proper payment.
I want to resurrect
This is the
Shadowheart.
price of balance.
Here's the gold.
Well counted. I recommend keeping my distance for a moment. By doom and dusk I strike thy name from the archives. Rise.
Shadowheart is inspired. Welcome back. Alright, doesn't look like anybody's got anything to talk to. So let's just end the day.
One horn, the stink of Avernus, advocatus diaboli.
Well, I'll be God's damned. Blade of Frontiers. Thought I'd shaken you for good. That'll teach me to underestimate you.
Karlach, the archdevil Zariel's gladiator, come to burn the Sword Coast to ash.
You've got it all wrong, Will. Karlach is not about to hurt anybody. The two of you have met before, I see. I brought you your target, Will. Why don't you do the honors?
Well, not counting the fuckers that need a good hurting.
Shut it, devil. I know your kind. A heart darker than a shadow's nightmares. You'd cut a child's throat just to taste the blood.
A devil? I didn't take the blade for a fool. I'm...
A great fire roars through you. The fire of the first hell. You are Karlach, tearing through demons across a blood-red landscape of fire and volcanic cinder. The front lines of the Blood War. With every swing of her axe, Karlach fulfills Mistress Zariel's purpose.
Proof, clear as summer sky. It's over, Karlach. It's time you feel the sting of the blade.
I've tried to tell you. I'm not what you think I am.
Another vision. Karlach's blade rays slicing through devils, Zariel's servants, as her eyes dart around, seeking escape. Will shudders with Karlach's desperation. She is a victim of the Blood War, not an agent of it.
By Balduran's helm, No, I will not be tricked.
You saw the truth. I may be an effective soldier, but I never wanted to serve Zariel. Legged it away from her the first chance I got.
And yet you served.
We knew this was going to happen eventually. They needed to have the confrontation. Stand down. You saw what I saw. Karlach is not a danger. Be practical. She's infected, same as us. We need allies, not enemies. I should have never have trusted you, Karlach. You're as good as dead. You want to fight, Will? I'll give you one.
Will catches his breath and his lips straighten. Sheer dread twists his face.
No! Devils cannot be trusted!
God, you're stubborn. Karlach's not a devil, and you know it. You saw Karlach's thoughts. She poses no threat to the Sword Coast. You're right. Let's cut her down before she causes any trouble. It's you I don't trust, Will. You want to fight? You've got it.
Would you listen to sense? This doesn't have to end badly for either of us. You know monsters better than anyone. Can't you look in my eyes and see I'm not a devil?
You don't know what this means. You don't know what you're asking me to do.
I'm asking you to live, Will. I don't want to hurt you. And to be frank, I'd rather not find out how the blade got his name. I swear to you, on all I am not what you think.
Shit! Shit. You really are no devil, are you? I've been deceived.
Oh, thank the gods. Thought I was gonna have to take your head.
You would have died in the attempt. But there have been enough threats today.
Truce then, eh?
Aye. Truce. I see the good in you, Karlach. I promise not to lose sight of it. Even when the hells burn hottest.
Well, I'm glad the two of them were able to work it out. That makes things a whole lot easier with less tension. And now I won't have to fear of Karlach being left in camp.
You've been witness to a pantomime, I'm sorry to say. And I've played my part all too poorly.
What's that supposed to mean? Lay it out plainly, Will. Someone set you on Karlach's tail. I'd like to know who. If you weren't so useful, I'd drive a dagger through your skull.
I can say only this. Karlach's not the only one who's had a villain's knife held to their throats. One night soon, when we make camp, the veil will be lifted, and I'll pay my penance.
Penance? Should I be worried? Good then. I deserve answers. Intriguing. A chance to see a blade squirm. Perhaps?
You're not in any danger, I promise. I can't say the same about me.
Well, we've got your back. No matter what happens. Karlach?
Glad Will saw sense. Even more glad he decided to stick around. Takes a pretty slick mover to track down old Karlach.
Does it? You seem pretty loud. I'm glad he joined us too. Glad the two of you can make peace. I'm keeping an eye on him. If he returns on you again, he's dead.
Same. Now, instead of a liability, I've got a friend. Or I will have Sue, anyway.
Okay. Wish I could talk to you. I hate to say it, I think I put my character set up wrong.